All right, I think we're just getting ready to get started once again. We'll do a quick roster readout here. I think the officials are just checking a couple things, but we've got Chinook City Roller Derby, their natural born thrillers co-ed team going up against Team Northern BC Roller Derby, which is FTF Northern BC. So, all right, so for natural born thrillers, we've got 083 She-Hulk, 14 Tornado, 180 April Sowers, 2104 Nailbender, 27 Murderous Muffin, 4 Pay the Pain, 5150 Naj, 624 Masquerade, 640 Cinderfella, 827 Spear Me. I think my thing just changed. 84 Justice Basta Crash, 88 Downhill, 911 Wolfblade Jr., and 94 Honey Smacks. All right, Doug, would you like to do the...
And for Team Northern BC, we have number 11 Drama Queen, number 1936 Harrison Ford, your captain for today, number 26 Hellcat, number 27 Amy Grindhouse, number 31 Bruce Berry Pie, number 33 Daibo, number 36 Pismashio, number 363 General Carnage, number 4242 Dean Machine, 52 Panda, number 56 It's Fist, number 66 That Dumb Bitch, and number 9 Misfortunate. Last but not least, number 95 Nandicorn.
Your natural born thrillers are in black, and that means the Team Northern BC is in green. Looks like we've got both of our lineups already out there ready to go.
I see skaters from all over BC on Team Northern BC.
Not just Northern?
Yeah, there's some South for sure. GV RD.
I also enjoyed the, I don't know if you noticed, Natural Born Thrillers, the start of their roster sounded like the lineup for Team Canada Juniors.
Yeah, there's a lot of aged up juniors in this playing this weekend. Super proud of them joining the adult leagues. They've stepped up the game and made us step it up too.
Each day I think I slip a little more. They're coming for us. They're coming for us every day.
Oh, the jam's about to start.
Looks like Nandicorn out there against Wolfblade Jr.
Wolfblade just had an excellent game playing for Chinook City against Toronto. Let's see if he can do it again.
Oh, and Wolfblade gets through, picks up lead.
MBT has some excellent blocking, but Nandicorn is out. Wolfblade ducks under General Carnage to score a neat 4-0 to start this game.
I think this is going to be a fast one, Doug. Feet are moving out there. Got fast jammers. Speaking of fast jammers, I see April Sowers.
Versus Mrs. Fortunate.
That's right. Both very accomplished jammers.
The jam is off. Boom! Misfortunate right out with lead.
Some great offense on the outside to make that easy for Misfortunate.
April Sowers having some trouble with fists.
The only time I like to play with Fist is when he's on my team.
That is super fair.
Oh!
Fist puts Sowers down, but earns a forearm penalty for it. He's going to sit in the box for at least 30 seconds.
April doing a good job of track awareness, though, and knowing they can go. Forcing that call off. 8 points going to Northern BC on that one.
That's a lead change for those paying attention. Stepping up to the jam line, I see Harrison Ford versus Barry Me.
Spear Me looking for a little offense from Naj.
Harrison Ford out with lead, though. Just barreled his way through that pack.
Spear Me getting past little traffic jam there. Bruceberry Pie and their teammate.
Perfect. Even though it looks like it's Bet Davis Eyes out there as 827, that's actually Spare Me, so make sure she gets all the credit.
That would be Betty Davis Eyes. That would be her sister, Spare Me. All right, I also say that was a pretty good jam for Spare Me, because anytime you can keep Harrison Ford at 4, that is okay.
Yeah, I'd take that as a win for sure.
All right, looks like that dumb B is going up against Wolfblade Jr. Wolfblade Jr. picking up lead.
I'm fine with B, yeah. Oh, but that dumb B right out. Wolfblade hot on their heels. Decides to call it off. 4 points is enough for Wolfblade this jam.
I like we always say, decide to call it off. It's never really the jammer's choice. They always have to look to the bench. It's the coach's decision.
No, I don't know if I saw Dev making any indications.
I did. He was flapping over there. Oh, it looks like we've got a timeout already. Oh, actually an official timeout.
Do we have sponsors that we should be talking about?
We do have sponsors. So sponsors, our Jam Line sponsor is Full Mobility Chiropractic.
That makes a lot of sense. I definitely need some chiropractic work after crossing that jam line.
I already got mine done today. There's also the penalty box, WFTDI, our insurance, which I guess I'm not going to say keeps us safe, but pays us when it's not so safe.
And last but certainly not least, this scoreboard is brought to you by Derby Level Up.
April Sowers out there had only Bruceberry Pie to beat, but that is a lot to beat and is caught up, giving Nandicorn a chance to pick up lead for Northern BC.
Ooh, Bruceberry with a big knockout on April Sowers on the outside. You can't give Brucey a lane. She'll shut it down.
The Thrillers were down to only 2 blockers there for a time, which makes it a lot more challenging to try and stop a jammer like Nandicorn.
Oh, big juke by Nandicorn. And then some offense, and they are through.
April is also through, but that's going to get called off before she can score any points.
Hey, nothing. Northern BC is starting to pull ahead.
That's going to bring out Spare Me and Misfortunate. Our penalty box is empty, which is nice.
Oh, it looks like Nandicorn's gone back to the medics. No. Misfortunate pushing her way through, but Pay and Naj are at the front. Quickly joined by Masquerade. All the 3 of them are making them work.
Pay trying to create a bridge and does.
Masquerade going to the box for a forearm. Gonna make Misfortunate's next pass a little bit easier.
I know you said it was easier, but when Naj and Justice Bastacrush closed down that hole on her, I don't know that it felt that easy.
I mean, easier, just not easy.
Actually, it looks like that was called off with no points scored.
Harassing forward, stepping back up to the line for Team Northern BC, followed by Wolfblade Jr. These are two MRDA staple players.
Harassing forward, some high stepping on that inside, does pick up lead, bit of a crash, does let Wolfblade make up some of the distance.
Lots of calls to set up, but all these blockers are separate. Harassing takes it deep outside. Harassing called to the penalty box. Seems to be a forearm. Oh, no.
Oh, there was a miscommunication there. There was a penalty being called at the same time as the jam is being called off, which I believe allowed Wolfblade Jr. pick up 4 points there with an apex jump.
Yeah, taking that outside corner when you're going for points and call can often lead to that 0-4 against your favor. Take note, jammers.
There was like the mildest of contents. Yeah, right? This is so awesome.
Just a note right here, we have Nailbender with the star on, and if you see on the same time, his daughter, April Sowers, is wearing the stripe. Let's see if they practice this star pass at home.
I love when you see the daughter being the buffer or the protection for the dad.
Bender going for some jammer on jammer like the blocker that his heart truly is. And it works, causing that dumb B to call it off.
These jams keep up. This is going to be a really low-scoring game. That was another 0-0 jam.
Yeah, but I love me some jammer on jammer, so I'll take that any day.
I've already seen quite a bit of defensive work going on, both yesterday and today. Few even 2-minute jams with no points scored.
I mean, in my mind, that's a perfect jammer roller derby, but we got another one underway with Misfortunate up against Sperry Me. Misfortunate out with lead. Sperry Me still behind the pack. Oh, some nice offense by Justice Crash. Gets Sperry Me out.
Misfortunate almost through, but getting recycled by Justice Crash and Pay the Panic there. Tornado also up at the front. Called that one off before Sperry Me could score any points.
Really tight. Oh, no, a 4-4 jam. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
I'm like, that's amazing.
Yeah, we do. We mentioned that to everyone. Yeah. Well, originally, like, because Sperry's number is also 94, like Smack's apparently. And that's why. Go ahead.
All right, we've got Harassing Forward out there picking up lead. Wolfblade Jr. getting played off the track in the back.
I think Harassing Forward's got 100% lead jam status in this game.
That
Keeping
is
Wolfblade back.
Very impressive. Now, a lot of times that is made possible by some amazing blocking by his teammates.
Harassing coming around for another pass. Oh, blast pass.
Downhill? Who is it?
Oh, and Wolfblade Jr. trying to have a quick spin around there. Trying to pick up Amy Grindhouse's point, but it looks like just a little too slow. 7 points, though, going to Northern BC, bringing them to 31 points.
Yeah, blockers can protect their points by skating out ahead before the jam is called off. It seems like not a lot, but it adds up over the course of the game. Next jam, we got that Nailbender jamming versus that dumb B. First time we've seen this matching.
Looks like Nitro, the jam ref, got a little hung up there. Had to catch up to their jammer after being taken out on the inside.
Bender having trouble versus this Northern BC blocking line. Been smashed to the inside a couple times. Murderous Muffin going to the box for direction of gameplay, giving that dumb B a little bit extra room.
We had a little pivot on pivot falling over back here. Little daddy-daughter time. I think Nail Bender is saying, April, I need more help.
Great. Oh, no, he's doing great. Yeah, he's doing great.
Okay, oh, it looks like Natural Born Thrillers sent out a new jammer. I think that's She-Hulk up against Misfortunate.
Misfortunate using the power and pushing through. Right past Basket Crash for lead.
She-Hulk, great job holding her edges. Does get through, and General Carnage will be going to the penalty box for a forearm.
Whoa, penalty box is filling up. We got 2 green and 1 black skater in there.
Oh, I always like these micro pack moments. It always seems things get moving pretty fast.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that'll be Wolfblade Jr. up against Harrison Ford.
Oh, both these jammers love a micro pack to just, one to dance through and the other to smash through. I'll let you guess which is which.
Bruceberry Pie and Amy Grindhouse not able to stop Wolfie, but looks like Tornado and Naj couldn't slow Harrison Ford down much either.
There's Wolfie breaking Harrison's streak. Pack is moving fast. Oh, Wolfie calls it off, but I think Harrison stole some points for 3-3 on that jam.
Did, but I think also at the same time they were able to kill that penalty, so Natural Born Thrillers emptied the box.
And still maintaining 1 blocker advantage.
That's right. So statistically, they should get lead here. We'll see what happens between April Sowers and that dumb bee.
Yeah, 1 blocker doesn't seem like much, but that is often your offense, so that jammer is on their own.
Looks like actually April Sowers playing a little defense there. And that works out, picking up lead on the inside.
Oh, but out right behind that dumb bee. Both teams forming up. Some quick offense by MBT scores April Sowers 2 points.
Saw April Sowers calling for the team to go there. Sometimes it's a little harder when your blockers don't skate as fast as your jammers. When you tell them to go and then you pass them.
No, I don't think that too doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Starting up again, we have Misfortunate versus Tornado. Oh, Misfortunate runs over Cinderfella at the front of the pack.
I think that's Tornado out there.
Tornado spinning like their namesake, but not past Bruceberry Pie. But Bruceberry Pie goes for the box.
Tornado successfully passing the start of She-Hulk, teammate from Team Canada.
Oh, yeah. Misfortunate trying to drain off as much of Bruceberry Pie's penalty as possible, but wasn't quite quick enough in that call-up, allowing
2 points going to Tornado. Actually, that was She-Hulk because there was a pass.
They kind of shared it.
That's right. It's a team effort.
Yeah. That's the thing about Star Passes that you never think about is, yeah, sure, we have a new jammer, but we also have a new blocker. Oh, Bender tries, but Harrison stampedes through for lead. Wolfblade not far behind.
I'll tell you right now, Wolfblade is not a jammer I'd want to race.
Absolutely. Harassing Ford pulling off an excellent move that I call the butt punch to score 2 points.
The butt punch, yes, the butt punch. Although with Wolfie, it didn't look so much like a punch as a scrunch.
Yeah, he was just kind of ducked in there. But again, 2 points is 2 points. I'll take it.
However you get it, that's right. All right, it looks like our power jam, or not a power jam, sorry, box is empty now.
We got Masquerade out versus That Dumb Bee. Who is your lead jammer?
All right, Masquerade trying to get past.
Oh, That Dumb Bee actually got a cut on their initial.
Oh, so this is a power jam.
And lead is still open for Masquerade. No. NBT trying some passive offense, but Bruceberry Pie says no, active offense only. I know, right? Masquerade takes off the cover.
That means we're going to go for the full 2 minutes for this jam.
That's right, no lead. Some excellent defensive blocking. Technically, no one has made it out of initial, and we're already over a minute to this jam.
I think we've got a split pack here. April Sowers out with the star now, as is Bruceberry Pie for Northern BC.
Only 30 seconds left. Let's see how many points these pivots can score.
Great track awareness by April Sowers to identify the down skaters.
Brucey comes in like a freight train and scores 4 points. Oh, a nice hop there at the end by Bruceberry. Let's see if, her jam ref agrees. That was worth 2.
Oh, and it turns out to be 6-6 for that jam.
Very exciting. That was, I think, our longest time without lead this whole game.
And the funny thing is, it's like it doesn't even count because they tied. No one got anything out of that.
Right. Nice. Oh.
Misfortunate picking up lead for Northern BC.
Oh, but She-Hulk's being run back.
And She-Hulk trying to follow Misfortunate through the pack, but did not get through. Fist and Amy Grindhouse out there.
Those Northern BC blockers are real tight in. There's been a successful star pass to Pay the Pain, and with a couple spins on the outside, she's out. Misfortunate looking to pick up points. Calling it off.
I did not know. Oh, that's excellent. My goodness, that makes me happy.
We're just learning here how much of a family team Natural Born Thrillers are. We, of course, have Bender and April Sowers, who are father-daughter, but Cinderfella and She-Hulk are also father-daughter, and, of course, Pay the Pain, who just took the Star Pass, and Wolfblade Jr., our brother and sister. Spare Me out there jamming against Harassing Ford.
Who is out for lead yet again. Harassing, bashing his way through, but he's got a couple MRDA skaters to get through before he gets his points. General Carnage going to the penalty box for a forearm. Couple skaters on the ground. Northern BC pack looking pretty thin, but Harassing says, I don't care. I'm going to call it off anyways.
Up to 3 there. Yeah.
Hey, we got just under 8.5 minutes left in this first half of Game 4.
Team timeout called by Northern BC. It's a good time to take a breather.
We've got some vendors out back if in the back of the arena here if you want to come check it out. If you are needing any kind of skate apparel, please check out Bad Girlfriend Skates or Nerd, both here right now. We also have our merch table back there. I believe Calgary's got their stuff up there, and I know Toronto did. Oh, I believe the Bombs, actually. The NF Bombs have their merch out on the table as well at this moment.
I'm not sure. Relatively level up is also no, not Friday. That's Rutten's.
I thought that was, but I thought that said Riller.
Roller, yeah, and relatively level up. That's Rutten's training program. Yeah. But she is like bombing her guts out right now. Yeah, it's not great. So, like, kind of started something. I don't know. Our son was doing it like 2 nights ago, and then she must have caught it. So, not fun.
All right, whistles go. Jam is on. April Sowers out there against Misfortunate.
Let's see if that team timeout was able to reset Northern BC. But the blocking pair of Amy Grindhouse and Bruceberry Pie is enough. They're rebuilding a pack against April Sowers.
Oh, April trying to hold that outside line, but is not able to.
This Acadia Rec Center's floor is famously slippery.
April Sowers looking at Smacks, who is their pivot. Smacks, one to beat. Oh, but Brucey got up there. I hear whistles, and Bruceberry is going to go to the penalty box.
Smacky got out, and she is smiling.
Misfortunate just standing, trying to kill time now.
Didn't want to allow Honey Smacks to get any points this jam. I will say Team Northern BC is doing a great job at trying to draw out those penalties and draw out the jams right up until MBT is about to score.
Northern BC down one blocker to start here, bringing out Harrison Ford and Wolfblade Jr. again.
It's a tremendous matchup. Harrison got knocked to the inside. Wolfie on the outside, though, for lead. Jammers are tight. Wolfblade taking a real assessment of the pack, saying, you know what? I don't think I'm going to score points before Harrison does.
No, when your team is the one in the back, it's just not worth trying to risk. Time to call it off and reset.
I don't know. When I'm behind, I like to take risks.
I do too, and then the other team scores a whole bunch of points, and then I go to the penalty box. And
Yeah, that was already
it doesn't
losing,
work out.
so it's fine.
All right, we got Spear Me out there again. Out against, I think that is that Dumby.
It is again.
Dumby trying to play a little defense, hitting Spear Me, but Spear Me just stepping around. Justice Bashacrash trying to create some offense and right into defense now.
Yeah, great awareness by Justice Bastacrash on that one.
That Dumby able to find a lane on the outside, picks up a lead.
That Dumby coming around, does a full spin behind the back. Oh, and is able to take the inside on Pay and Bender.
Justice Bastacrash doing everything in this jam. They're now the jammer. Northern BC's pivot, dragging Justice all the way back.
Bassett taking a second, getting the star on, deciding when it's time to jam and time to block. And it's jam time, he decides. That Dumby looking for an inside line, but it is all clogged up. Bender trying to open it up, but we got too many Northern BC skaters there for it to be effective.
That Dumby looks like was shaken up on the play a little bit.
But that's enough for 8 points for Northern BC, bringing the total to 94 to NBT's 30 points.
Still time for a couple more jams in this first half. Misfortunate for Northern BC out there.
And we got April Sowers again wearing the star for the Natural Born Thrillers.
This is a fun matchup. It's Team Canada versus Team Alberta.
Oh, Misfortune has been tearing it up, and you'll see her. Oh. Jam called off due to a skater down. Yep. 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 Is there anything they would do switching the live feed when the skater goes down? Or? Yeah. No, but like sometimes you can like flip it over to something. Yeah, and we used to here. It used to be me. I used to love doing it, like on everyone, but like just volunteer members. Yeah, well, like there's scenes you can set in OBS, but yeah.
Like drop a screen or something over it,
Well, so it literally like just puts a different image up on the screen. Yeah. When you like flip scenes, that's like how they do the like roller derby in 50 minutes or what have you. Yeah, right. Pretty much. Yeah, it is.
Well, it appears that everyone is okay. Just a unfortunate hit to the face. We're gonna reset out there with Wolfblade Jr. and Harrison Ford.
Do you think they specifically requested to jam against each other all game before this started?
Kind of seems that way, doesn't it? They
Right,
just do, yeah.
It's been almost 100% just this matchup, and I'm not complaining.
They both have some pretty fast footwork.
Wolfie knocked to the inside, and Harrison taking that big outside for lead. We got a fast-moving pack, which is exactly what Wolfblade Jr. excels at, and he is out.
All right. Huge crowd cheer. I don't even know where that crowd came from. I don't even know where that cheer came from. It doesn't look like we have that many people, but awful lot of excitement in here.
Incredible offense by Northern BC, keeping all the MBT blockers completely separated for that untouched pass by Harrison.
Yeah, right? Oh, maybe. Yeah.
All right, well, that jam was pretty quick. Didn't take a whole lot of time off the clock. We're going to have that Dumby and April Sowers up against each other here. And yeah, I'm going to say some of the screaming is coming from the kids over there watching. So glad they're enjoying it. Oh, April's doing a
Great
great
offense by
job.
Basta, but Team Northern BC's been able to rotate through it. Sowers fighting through the middle.
Sowers understood the assignment to keep your feet moving.
Also challenging those connections. And that earns forearm penalties all day.
All right. Pismaccio almost out of play there, but able to get back. That Dumby still stuck.
Oh, a big bean dip right underneath Bruzy, but a little too low to stay in control. Official review being called by the Natural Born Thrillers.
Is that... Yep.
That jam ended 7-0 for MBT, the first points they've put up in a long time.
That was actually a very good jam by April Sowers.
So give a big round of appreciation for these track tape layers. They're doing a fantastic job making sure that rope doesn't come up. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, tape people. The loud mob of taping teenagers, yes. Thank you. All right, I think it actually, NBT used their official review as a timeout for this one. Well, it seemed to be a bit of a discussion, but I think that's what they ended up doing was...
Yeah, I don't see any change in the penalty scenario, so...
Nope.
It is the right time of game to use that first period official review as a team timeout, though.
Because you can't save it and take it to the second half.
No, you get a free one, so...
All right, She-Hulk and Misfortunate out there. Haven't seen She-Hulk out there with the star for a while.
Not starting, but she has received a couple passes, and... Ooh, harassing. Her fist on the inside says, not this time. Living Misfortunate up for lead.
General Carnage, Panda. Doing a great job holding She-Hulk back.
Misfortunate just has a couple to beat.
Great star pass there.
Wolfie out next. Both jammers have stopped mid-track. Oh, but Wolfie says, I want to go. Misfortunate really practicing that call-off timing and communication with the coach, Schemo.
We got a warning in that during our game.
I watched it last night. It says coaching that fight club.
Yeah.
I just keep watching them skate through.
No, it's bad.
Hey, Derby fans, we at the next second half of the Natural Born Thrillers versus Team Northern BC game. We're going to be getting going in about 40 seconds. The refs are all out on the track. I see Team Northern BC super excited. NBT just needed time for their cheer.
That is worth it. Oh, yeah, no, I saw Maya was up now and going. Yeah.
It's like, actually, 7 minutes. I'm like, I'm going to do this. Back, like, half hour.
New Jammer matchup on the track. We got Wolfblade Jr. versus Misfortunate. Both were in a heavy rotation in the first period, but I don't believe they jammed against each other.
I don't think they did. So this will be new. I think both teams are starting with a full blocker lineup out there.
It's always nice. It's like the start of a new game. Both teams have obvious offense plans, and they both work, but the defense are able to reform.
Oh, and an amazing deke out, and Wolfblade Jr. picks up a lead.
Takes out Misfortunate on the outside. Wolfblade using those laterals, really making Team Northern BC blockers move. And he calls it off while hopping on one foot in classic Wolfblade Jr. fashion.
All right, he picked up 3 points there. When you're talking about those laterals, 45 degrees is a jammer's best friend, and no one does 45 degrees faster or better than Wolfblade Jr. So when you were a kid and you said, I'll never need math, turns out math actually comes into play in Derby.
Yeah, your coaches will bring it up constantly. Harassing forward out with lead.
Spear Me still in the pack. Bit of a pile up there between the Natural Born Thriller blockers.
Harassing taking an easy outside, barely touched. It looks like a star pass to Justice Basta Crash. Harassing spinning his way through and out for 4 more points.
Natural Born Thrillers setting up a little bit of a wide tripod there with 4. Not able to hold on to Harassing. Ford, Justice Basta Crash does get through to complete the initial for that star.
Harassing spins around. Spare Me at the very last second before calling it off, making sure he had all 4 points on that pass.
I ended up doing Wendy's because I was like, I can't stop thinking about Wendy's. But I just had a little bit of Wendy's. Not like I can throw up on the track Wendy's. So.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a bucket for that.
Koozy's already signed.
I know, she's the only person that's on that.
Into
All right.
jam through the period.
Was that She-Hulk and that Dumby? Yeah, it is. All right. Natural Born
Cinderfella,
Thrillers.
last one to beat out in the front. He's doing a great job. Oh, and Masquerade looking to get the knockout, but that Dumby stays in on the track.
Actually, a really good job by the two of them to hold on to that Dumby.
Absolutely. Oh. Just outside.
Masquerade doing a good job of. Oh, and look at that. It looks like. Oh, it looks like She-Hulk did not get lead. It was that Dumby.
It's really tough when the jam's that tight. Oh, and in classic Northern BC fashion, just trying to drain the clock because they know they're in lead. Official timeout being called.
Looks like our officials are going to head over to the scoreboard, double check something.
Absolutely, they're just making sure the scoreboard brought to you by Roller Derby Level Up for all of your roller derby training needs. The penalty box, of course, brought to you by WFTDI Insurance. And although none of the skaters are there, got to mention the jam line by Full Mobility Chiropractic.
Oh, and a big dip by Wolfblade Jr. Picking up lead. Actually, that was really fun. The blocker that Wolfie actually knocked, or like missed him, same number. It was also 911.
No.
Tomahawk. Misfortunate out now.
Wolfie has next scoring pass, but Misfortunate close behind. MBT seems to be lagging behind the pack. There are points available to be scored. Wolfie sees 1 point and says, I'm good with one.
So that'll be a 5-0 jam for Wolfblade Jr. It's like old school derby. It's almost like he got the lap point of the jammer. We don't do that anymore, but at one time we did. Do you remember Grand Slams, Doug?
Oh yeah, big natural Grand Slams. Those felt good.
I remember playing in a tournament once, and the announcer kept announcing, and another Grand Slam. It was against us, and it was not my favorite.
Did not feel good. What does feel good is Harrison Ford pushing his way up on the inside.
Fist getting a piece of April Sowers, no, so they could not get through. Recycling April.
April gets knocked out and run back on the inside, but not very far.
Murderous Muffin trying to get a piece of Harrison Ford, cannot hold him.
Bit of a jammer interception. Don't know if that was intentional or not.
With April, I would say yes, it was.
Cinderfella attempting on the inside, but Harrison says, I've taken those hits before.
All right, April passing off to Nailbender.
Saying, hey, Dad, you deal with this. And he does. Nailbender is out.
Murderous Muffin had a good hit on Harrison Ford there, but couldn't keep his feet.
An excellent high five at the end of that jam indicates that everyone's having a great time.
All right, let's see. Oh, we've got that Dumby up against Masquerade. I'm going to eat a pancake.
Good luck.
My protein pancake. I was eating them in line like yesterday.
Oh, nice.
All
Oh,
right.
a knockout by She-Hulk on that Dumby. Masquerade still making their way up through the pack. That Dumby finds an assist off of Bruzy. Just grabs that jersey and jumps on through for a lead.
Dean Machine going to the penalty box for a naughty. I didn't actually hear what the call was, but
Star pass to She-Hulk. And she is out 4 points. Team Northern BC continuing to maximize those jam times right up until NPT is ready to score. Trying to drain the game clock as well as any penalties they may have. Excellent clock management.
now it does appear that, oh, no, they fixed it now. There were 3, but now they're gone. Oh, we've got this matchup again. Misfortunate. And we'll play junior, but we have a official
Yeah,
Time
official
out.
timeout.
Oh, he was generous with this one. Sweet.
Seems like we got time to talk about our vendors. We have Bad Girlfriend Skates, who's making custom stuff with their heat press all weekend. Get your jerseys, armbands, and everything pressed by Bad Girlfriend. Nerd Skates, of course, always here at Flat Track Fever. Get your wheels, get your skates, get anything you need from Nerd Roller Skates.
The Mayo Lab is also open for business at the back here. If you're looking for a quick 10-minute massage for $15, I believe that she's here until 7 o'clock tonight.
Miss Fortunate's out. Just has to adjust her elbow pad as it got a little scraped in the back. Wolfblade Jr.'s hunting her down. Oh, calling it off and just running into Murderous Muffin.
It's like hitting a wall.
I just got handed a really cool slip from Bad Girlfriend Skates. They have a limited quantity of sleeveless hoodies that support Team Canada. The small to extra large are $40 and double XL are $42. Get yours this weekend.
Go ahead.
All right. So I can't actually see. I see April Sowers out there, but
And Harrison
Harrison
Ford.
Ford. Harrison Ford kind of reminds me of Fred Flintstone. Gets up on those toe stops and his twinkle toes dancing through.
Harrison with a quick juke on the inside for 4 points. Sauer still behind this blocking powerhouse. Swing and a miss for Bruzy, but it's still enough to get Harrison out. Sauer says, hey, stop that skater.
And She-Hulk says, okay.
Harrison still just one left to beat. It's She-Hulk. Oh, and Masquerade gets the completion on the outside. Harrison playing it safe, going all the way to the back of the pack, while April Sowers gets out for initial.
Jammer's moving a little bit slower at this point in the game, giving the pack time to set up. Oh, April doing a great job getting past 3 of the blockers, but hung up on Bruceberry Pie.
We're pulling this jam long for another 4 points for Harrison. Sowers out, putting 4 points of her own up on the scoreboard. She-Hulk going to the box, I believe, for a low block on Harrison as he was trying to get by. That leaves this jam 17-6. I think our highest scoring jam overall all game.
I actually think that is, yeah. 17, I think, is the highest. Not too shabby for Natural Born Thrillers, though, with 6 on that one as well.
That brings it total up to 149 for Northern BC and 51 for Natural Born Thrillers. This jam off to a quiet start with Wolfblade Jr. versus
That dumb bee. Justice past the crash, dragging that dumb bee back. Wolfie picking up lead. But a little apex hop, and that dumb bee is through on their initial as well.
Wolfie coming around. Let's see how many points he decides to pick up. Oh, he sees the apex jump, is open and goes for it.
Now, my question is, can he do that backwards?
I think he can, actually. I've seen his jumps. They're incredible.
I actually believe he probably could, too. All right, Nail Bender jamming against Misfortunate.
Misfortunate powering her way through the pack and a shirt whip off of Bruzy.
Naj and Bruzy going at it at the front here. Wouldn't want to get caught in the middle of that.
No, certainly not. Bender with the star. But man, that is a tough blocking trio up front.
Oh, and now it is a power jam. So this jam's going to go the full 2 minutes.
Northern BC is running the pack, trying to... Oh, forced Bender out on the outside, but he's up and trying again. Amy Grindhouse this time with the knockout. Looks like Bruceberry Pie is going to the box for a cut. Najin with some offense. Is this where Bender... Oh, but Amy Grindhouse says, not today.
Oh, and now Fist is heading to the penalty box.
I believe that was a back block.
And Misfortunate skates through, I think, untouched out of the penalty box.
Bender attempting a fake pass. I fell for it, I'm not going to lie.
But he is out.
30 seconds left. Amy Grindhouse again giving Nailbender a tough time at the back of the pack. Bruceberry back from her penalty and is skating him.
All right, that will end our jam. I feel like someone was called on a penalty there. Oh, that would be Naj.
I believe it's Naj for
Yes.
direction of gameplay.
Oh, looks like also Pay the Pain will be joining Naj in the penalty box.
Oh, and that leaves us with Justice, Bastard Crash, and She-Hulk as your NBT blockers this jam.
April Sowers gonna take on Harassing Forward.
Some quick offense. Oh, Basta's up and again, but Harassing has seen it before.
But look at that, April Sowers not too far behind.
That's exactly what you got to do when you got a short pack. Harassing calls it off before either of those penalties have concluded.
Looks like they both are standing though.
Both indicating I have this many seconds left. Wolfblade versus That Dumb Bee on the jammer line. Honey smacks and downhill for That Dumb Bee to beat, and she does. Wolfblade with a quick lane 2, lane 3, lane 2. Oh, I'm through. Smacks not letting That Dumb Bee get through. Naj for the final bump out. That Dumb Bee holding Wolfblade to just 1 point.
Oh, it looks like Northern BC is going to call a timeout. Oh, maybe not. I'm looking at the jam timer. Oh, now they're indicating. Oh, now they're indicating that it's green.
Perfect. Yeah, you can see it up on the scoreboard. That little flashing circle indicates that it is a Northern BC timeout.
That's what I heard, but I was watching Bernie, and
No, I
Bernie
know.
was like,
No, she was all over the place. Yeah.
I don't know which one this is. if you're enjoying this game and you have a favorite team maybe that you would like to purchase some of their merchandise, they may be possibly set up after this game during the next game at the merch table at the back.
That whistle ended the timeout. We're about to get underway. And we have She-Hulk versus Misfortunate jamming on the track.
Both jammers are down. Misfortunate able to get through, and Murderous Muffin going to the penalty box for MBT.
She-Hulk still struggling in the back. Cinderfella going to join Murderous Muffin in the WFTDI penalty box.
Sent out a junior line here, but don't be surprised if they do a great job, because these juniors are strong derby players.
Misfortunate skates on through, not even touched.
Oh, Murderous Muffin back on the track, so there is a grown-up out there now, along with Cinderfella.
We've had a successful star pass to Sperry Me,
who stopped to clean up her mess, move her pivot cover off.
Cinderfella back in the penalty box. Misfortunate just skating laps out here. She thinks she can get another one.
Bruceberry Pie taking a forearm penalty and heading back to the box again. Well, that'd be number 4 for Bruceberry.
Huge 19-point jam for Misfortunate, bringing Northern BC's total 183 to Natural Born Thrillers 59. MBT just calling a team timeout.
Yeah, they're fixing it. I mean, yeah.
That's a tough one to send up.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I mean, like, that's co-ed derby for you, though. Like, you're going to have people like Fist and Bruzy
Well,
out there.
Great Britain. Team Great Britain
Yeah.
is almost their whole MRDH. It's always because that those three guys are going to be party. And Great Britain, when they come and they play to the red, it's like Great Britain like an MRD.
Wow.
Because they're all the team.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's men.
Interesting.
Yeah, somehow team
Yeah, well, there's that.
Racing forward, stepping up to the jam line yet again, up against April Sowers, who herself is absolutely...
I don't know if anyone saw on the right side of their screen, we just about had an incident with the tape, but Mescosa saved it just in time. Pressing forward, through for lead.
Direction of gameplay assessed to Masquerade. Lots of whistles going. We'll see how many skaters we'll have on the track at the end of it.
April Sowers using some of the distraction from the whistles to get through.
Jammers trying to bleed down those penalties, but we still have No blocker each in the box.
I wish I was 16 so bad right now. Next year, I want to take those large men. Next year.
Things heard around the announcing table. I can't wait to be 16 so I can hit those men.
Jimmy, next we have Wolfblade versus That Dumby. Wolfblade pushing up very hard against the back. Boom, makes it through and pulls a multiplayer block penalty. That Dumby out quick behind. Northern BC really pulling this pack long. Racing it, in fact, in order to drain out that penalty box and cause Wolfie to call it off with 0 points.
Thinking Wolfie in that situation was really hoping one of the teammates would be able to catch or knock out one of Northern BC's blockers.
Just dangling one would score him all those ghost points in the box.
Yep. But those blockers did a great job of speeding up the pack and staying in front. We've got Misfortunate and She-Hulk out there again.
Misfortunate pushing her way through, but she has to Bender to contend with. A couple spins and Bender is passed. She-Hulk finds an opening in the middle. Payne knocking Misfortunate out and calls it off before She-Hulk can score any points.
Two nothing isn't so bad. It's not a bad jam. Not a bad jam. Harassing forward and April Sowers out there again.
April Sowers out with lead. Harassing, checking his face, making sure he's not bleeding, because not allowed to bleed on the flat track. Sowers still in the back, harassing, pushing his way through. Harassing out for 4 points. April Sowers still on her first scoring pass. Looks like they're trying to drain that penalty.
Some good timing there, though. I think April got close. Yep, I think April got all 4 points and killed the blocker penalty. Called that down before Harassing Ford could get around and get any more points. Now they can reset with a fresh set of 4 blockers.
And enjoying all those blockers on the track is going to be Wolfblade Jr. as well as That Dumby. Naj doing some excellent solo blocking on That Dumby. Oh, Wolfblade finds a moment when Brucey's on the ground to get through. And a big inside line for That Dumby. Wolfblade goes deep into the corner around Amy Grindhouse. And he takes a big dive, calling off the jam.
Sometimes you have to sacrifice your face to make sure points aren't scored. I've been there. It happens.
But I want him to jam all weekends. We need Wolfie.
Masquerade out there against Misfortunate. Northern BC continues to do an amazing job with their offense, getting their jammers through quickly.
Multiplayer being called on General Carnage. Misfortunate again, seeing the penalty in the box. Gonna try to drain it a bit. She got a couple extra seconds off of it. Only 4 minutes left in this roller derby game. Score currently stands Team Northern BC breaking the double century mark at 200 points. And the Natural Born Thriller is sitting at 67. Harassing forward and Wolfblade Jr. on the jam line. A favorite matchup from the first period.
Both jammers are through.
Wolfie sneaks by on the inside. Harassing just saying, nah, I could take a lap. Gets the penalty box empty. And we're ready for a clean box for the next jam.
Don't go anywhere after this game because we have a black and white scrimmage coming up where some of our up-and-coming rookies are going to get a chance to play. And after that, we've got Team Alberta taking on Team Ontario Roller Derby.
Oh, that's going to be an excellent battle of the provinces. That Dumpy jamming up against, wait, is that Cinderfella?
That is Cinderfella. Cinderfella was almost through, but Fist caught him.
Naj waving him on, but now going to the penalty box. Cinderfella coming up big. Oh, right over Panda. But goes down as that contact happens. That Dumpy just has She-Hulk to beat and spins around for lead.
Wonder if She-Hulk's going to go back and help her dad. Nope, looks like She-Hulk is going to hold on to that Dumpy.
Cinderfella coming around for points.
All right, they called that off, but looks like Naj was able to get out of the box, but Fist will still be in there. So Northern BC will start down one blocker. Miss.
Got a point? Who did Cinderfella pass? Yeah, well, one in the box. They're like updating from past jams or something, I don't know. Yeah.
April Sowers versus Misfortunate. Misfortunate will be your lead jammer.
No, I know.
April Sowers still fighting against that really strong wall.
But Misfortunate finds an outside around it. Muffin attempting some offense, but Fist says, not this inside line. Misfortunate goes down to Honeysmack's hit. Offense by Hellcat.
Murderous Muffin trying to hang on to Misfortunate, not able to do it. Meanwhile, in the back, Fist got a piece of April, but April's passed now.
Looks like Team Northern BC is indicating we're going to keep this jam going until this game is done.
Oh!
Cut penalty will mean absolutely we're going to run the full 2 minutes.
Well, that's good to know.
Let's see how many points MBT can pick up before the game ends.
We're going to get an extra 30 seconds out of this game.
As Sowers hopping by on the outside for 4 points, bringing her total so far this jam up to 8. Calls for offense. There's only 6 seconds left.
And that is the game. Looks like April Sowers was able to pick up 9 points on that jam. Misfortunate at 11.
Both teams, reminder, we need your MVJs and MV blocker nominations immediately here at the scorekeeping bench.